Oh, hey, Nat Wallen here with the Lacey Group. How are you today? Thanks so much for taking a look at this instructional video. I've been doing this for years and years, and for a long time it was really hard to keep organized with all the papers that come through. And a lot of people that get into this feel like they're not going to have enough numbers. But what happens after a few months is that you have too many if you're not careful. And if you're really not careful, your office can look like a bomb went off with papers strewn everywhere. So it's important to be organized, and I want to share with you what's really helped me over the years. And what I did is I put together this call sheet organizer, and this is available on our website. We'll be glad to send it to you. Just send us an email requesting a hard copy. But just to explain how it works, this first group of manila folders are labeled 1 through 45, and these are set aside for people that you know, your sphere of influence, your past clients, people that you've worked with. And the mentality is you take the total number of people that you know and you put them all on their individual call sheet. And if it's a past client, I would encourage you to print the MLS sheet and write their name and telephone number on it so you can remember who they are and the house that you sold. And you take that total number and you divide it by 45. And just to make the math easy, if I had 450 past clients and divided it by 45, then I would have 45 stacks of 10 people or 10 pages. And for each of these folders, I'd put 10 pages in, and I'd use a paper clip each day to mark the folder. And basically, every day that I come into work, I'd pick up a package of 10 and I would call these people. And after 60 days, I would get around to the first stack again, because there are 45 working days in a 2-month period. So in 60 days, I'm contacting everybody I know, and it's simple, and it's not logged away in a computer, and it's in front of me, and I can use the Andrew Lacey training scripts to encourage referral business, and basically just keep in touch with the people that know me and like me and that I know and like. And that's important to keep in touch with past clients, because there's a great deal of business and there are a lot of people you can help out there if you just keep in touch with them. This second folder, the January through December, is for your main call list, okay? And let's go to the bottom right here, the flip and turn method. You may be familiar with it, but just as a recap, each day, your call list is in front of you, you're standing up, you're smiling, you're prospecting it. Every day, of course, you're prospecting to get an appointment. You're prospecting with the mindset to help people. And every day you stand up and you have a stack of pages on your desk. And as you call people, you flip them over. So it would be a call them, flip it over, and place it on its back. Flip and turn, flip and turn, flip and turn. And then you get an appointment and you hold the sheet up and you say, great, I got an appointment. You set it aside and you flip and turn, flip and turn. And then ultimately you come to someone that says, you know what, Nat? You sound like a nice guy, but I'm not ready for you to come out. In fact, I can't sell until June because my little girl has to get through her school year. So I say, great, no problem. I'll get back in touch with you. And instead of continually to call them through the flip and turn, what I might do is I might set them in March's folder here. And basically March 1st, I'll pick it up and I'll say, oh yeah, this guy, he wants to sell in June. I made a little note. I'll call him and say, hey, I know it might be a little early, but I just want to come over and take a look at the house so we can get an idea of what it'll take to sell. And that's me keeping in touch with someone. So I would use these January through December folders for that reason only. And you won't use them too frequently, but when someone gets a call from you that says, hey, we spoke in February and you asked me to call you in September and here I am, then you're on top of the ball and nobody's calling these people and they need your help. And there's business there if you keep organized and just don't let them get lost. And finally, on the far right-hand side here, the Monday through the Friday folders, these are for appointments that I've already attended. So for example, I go on an appointment on Monday afternoon. I don't get the listing, but I come back and, of course I'm excited to keep in touch with them. I put them in Tuesday's folder. And the reason that I do that, I can call them back the next day and say, hey, thank you so much for having me over. Did you guys have a chance to sleep on it and think about what we talked about? And they might say, Nat, you're great, and we're just going to continue trying to sell it on our own. Hey, no problem. So what I would do there is I would put them in Friday's folder, and I'd give them a call on Friday and talk to them, and I'd share the Andrew Lacey scripts with them that we, of course, learn in the seminars. And I would just kind of continue to. I might put them in Monday's folder if I want to. Um, and basically just keep in touch with people. So I use that Monday through Friday folder to kind of shuffle people around. Now, for example, if I were to call an expired on a Wednesday, or if I had an appointment with an expired on a Wednesday, of course I'd put them in Thursday's folder so I could call them back the next morning, and then I may leave them in Thursday's folder so I can call them back exactly 1 week later. So every day I come in, whatever day it is, I of course grab the list and call the people. And there are 3 surefire ways to kind of keep in touch with people without having to dig into your BlackBerry, your iPhone, your computer, where things get lost and you get distracted. And it's a very simple, effective, easy way to kind of keep your desk clean, because we want to have a nice clean desk, a nice clean runway every day so we can take off. Anyway, thanks again for coming, and really am happy that we're able to help you here at the Lacey Group. If I can do anything for you, call me anytime, 864-595-7000, or just look us up at andrewlaceytraining.com. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.